Hey, you guys and gals. I've got the heater on because it's like 25 degrees outside right now. So if you hear that blowing, I'll probably do noise reduction on it, but you'll probably hear it for a little bit. Anyway, we've got the Moscow reports. They've got the 19th. I did the 18th, and prior to that, throughout the whole month, I believe. But there's a lot of really crazy stuff going on. So I want to continue this because it all like connects to each other. It's just wild. So they've got harassment on Lenter Street. Now it's at like, I don't know, just bright and early in the morning, man. Father has been harassing him and his sibling over text. Reporting party told him to stop messaging and he has not. Messaging and he has not. Officer responded, no report. Disorderly conduct on Harrison. A reporting party is stating that a man is kicking doors at an apartment complex in the area. Officer responded, no report. Of course. Other law enforcement calls. Request to speak with an officer about brother. That would be interesting because there's a lot of brothers and sisters in this whole deal, right? DUI, alcohol or drugs, Washington Street and Lewis Street. Arrested a male for DUI. Report to take on. Non-injury traffic accident, South Main Street and Louder Avenue. Accident appears non-injury. Parties are out talking to each other. That's a good deal. Officer responded. Still should be a report. That's crazy. Theft at the 2400 block of East 3rd Street. Reporting parties to the key for an excavator. Oh my god, for an excavator for the construction site was taken. That sucks. No report, no report, no report. Accident hit and run that's on 200 Baker. Reporting party hit a vehicle at this location and left. Reporting party, no left. Officer responded nowhere. Oh, so they actually called in, said they hit a vehicle, left a note, and let the cops know. That was very, very cool. I mean, that's, God, what more could you ask for? Well, for your car not to be hit, but and for them to buy you a brand spanking new one, any kind you wanted, and pay the insurance for the rest of your life, and gas, and tires, and maintenance, and all that stuff. Yeah, then you could do that, but this is the next best thing. So we've got a non-injury traffic accident on 800 block of West A Street. That's 2-vehicle non-injury accident, partially blocking. Officer responded. State accident report taken. Oh no. Communication problemo. That means somebody called 911 or accidentally called it and hung up or whatever it be. I know, I think I've told you guys before on the Android, when they changed over to like when they do a system update, there was a new thing that if you held down one of the buttons on the side, I can't even remember which one it is, but if you hold it down long enough, it automatically calls 911. Oh my god, it did it like 5 times before I went in and disabled it. I was like, oh my god, the first time I didn't even know what happened, and it was loud. Oh my god. It is so freaking loud when they call, because they call you basically. So you're holding it down, then they call you, and it is so much louder than an Amber Alert or anything is. It scared the crap out of me. But I stayed on the line so that it, and let them know what happened, which they appreciate. So do that if that ever happens to you. Make sure you stay on the line and let them know. Otherwise, they go running a little crazy. It takes more time, away from others who actually need it. If you just don't call, because then they have to kind of hunt you down and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we got a welfare check, South Main Street, Old U.S. Bank. Male just pacing back and forth, said he needs help finding his friends and just keeps pacing. Officers responded, no report. This happened not too long ago, and it's actually almost exactly the same wording. Isn't that weird? Wouldn't that be weird? If this guy was a reincarnated or something, maybe there was a bank robber, or maybe he was a little kid at the time and he lost his parents or something out in front of the bank, or maybe this was back in the early 1900s, where, you know, there was, you know, a frat boy, and maybe he was being, who knows, maybe he was in the midst of a hazing, maybe he was in a drunken stupor, and they left him on the side of the road like they do all the other ones. Tell them to get their ass home, tell them to get their butt back on their own, and maybe this is where he ended up, and maybe he was just pacing back and forth and needs help finding his friends, just keeps pacing. Maybe it's a ghost. Oh my god, I can't believe I just went there. I'm so weird today. I swear, I'm so weird today. I'm just gonna have all weird stuff. I'm just speculating. I'm just talking out loud. Okay, domestic dispute. Friendship square. Don't be there, be square. Don't be friend. No. So let's see. Oh, by the fountain. I've never read that like that before. Interesting. By the fountain. Wonder how much space is in between the two that they would need to write that. Anyway, male and female are screaming at each other. Not physical at the time. At the fountain. Come on, you guys are supposed to throw pennies in there. Make wishes, not be fighting. Welfare check. 500 block of South Washington Street. A man is walking around the area. He is talking to himself but asking for some meth. Oh, I know where I read this, because I did a little teeny report on this earlier, because it was coordinating with some other stuff that I had already popped on there. Just weird stuff. Anyway, theft others, North Main. That is Main Street. Ooh, antique mall. I like antique malls. Expensive though. Female left with items without paying after her card was declined. Officer responded, report taken. Well, that's the way to go, right? Oh, lordy. Welfare check. 400 block of South Ashbury. Heard loud banging, like someone banging on a door. Then a lot of swearing. Occurred about 5 minutes ago. Officer responded, no report. Traffic violation that was the West Pullman towards Pullman. Tan Chevy Tahoe swerving. Officer responded, unable to locate, no report. Boy, they're always, those vehicles are, I've never, ever read about so many freaking awesome drivers that just disappear when they should be caught, right? They just disappear. They're nowhere to be found. Crazy. I bet that vehicle's going to come up abandoned on the side of the road somewhere. Just kidding. Hit and run. Accident. 100 block North Main Street. Witnessed a hit and run. Leta, what is that? Hill, South Hill, I don't know. Anyway, south on North Main, and made last seen headed south. Oh God, get it straight, man. On North Main, and made a left onto First. Officer responded, no report. Noise complaint, 1400 block of West A. Reporting loud TV noise or music that has been going on for about 45 minutes. There's an intoxicated person on Baker Street reporting that his roommate came home intoxicated and has a DUI. Ooh, that's a little snitcher right there. But that's, you know, who wants someone driving like that? I mean, that's dangerous. Noise complaint, 500 block of Idaho Ave. Reporting alarm noises on some kind that go off repeatedly at night. It's probably those water, you know, those water mains that go off. Oh, those things are annoying. Noise complaint at Deacon Street at Lambda Chai Alpha, reporting that there's loud music coming from the volleyball court outside. Oh, that's weird. It's kind of weird one. Okay, that one wasn't too exciting, but they start connecting. Like there's a gang of people trying to cause a lot of crazy in town at this time. And I don't know if it's something that tends to happen this time of year. Well, I mean, look at last year. It's getting close. That is just freaky. I can't believe it's been a year. And anyway, so I'm wondering if this is I think it feels to me like they do some type of hazing or something around this time, or something to the effect, you know, close, or I mean, it might not be a total hazing, but I know they were saying they had pledges and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna get this one up and running, and then I will jump to the next one, and I will talk to you in just a little bit.